Every army in the field suffers usually with more medical conditions than battle conditions. Certainly from medieval times, illness and disease were far more prevalent and far more dangerous than the enemy was. The Gallipoli campaign was no different. The chaps who came here, many of whom were soldiers for the first time, had very poor sanitary control. They didn't understand the need for good sanitary control. 29 Division that came from India and were regulars understood it, so the prevalence of illness with them was lesser. But with these new modern Kitchener armies, the civilian soldiers, they didn't understand what it was like to have to control the latrines and all this sort of stuff. So consequently, masses of flies would live off the corpses and from the latrines, and then of course fly onto the soldiers' bread, of course, and they would eat that and become terribly ill. On the 4 or 5 days for the breakout of Anzac, more than 10,000 troops went sick. And that gives us a gauge of how prevalent and how dreadful dysentery and typhus were on the peninsula in 1915.